Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. We've got another Alliance War video for you guys today, and today we kind of bring in a little bit of a different team. So we've got Archangel, the new Black Widow Clairvoyant, and we got Quake on here. So today we're actually taking Path 8. Someone else decided to take Path 7, that's fine with me. So we're going in, and we're actually not going to be running suicides for the first. I don't even remember if I run suicides at all for this. So we got a thing here. It's on Tyranny, and so the reason a thing gets placed on Tyranny is because if he doesn't get any power and you're hitting into him and he gets 15 rock stacks, he can become unstoppable. So I think it's a decent placement. Alright, it's alright. It's kind of like last season's placement, like kind of like trying to see where the thing is good type of placement. But we brought our girl Quake, and as long as he has concussion on him, we can hit him however many times we want, actually, if we wanted to. But yeah, easy fights, so just Quake and bake. And I actually just came out of a Alliance War fight where I took a double linked fight with Quake. I didn't record it. I didn't record any of that war, but man, Quake is a beast. Alright, and almost down, and we're good. Alright, so first fight down, no mistakes, and next we got a Void. And I think for this fight we use Archangel. So Archangel, reason for it is we have long distance relationship and special lock 1. Archangel's SP1 is actually pretty awesome. I actually really like using it because the more bleeds that the opponent has, the higher chance Archangel has to poison the opponent with the SP1. I think it's base 0. I'm not completely sure, but I think it's base 0. And so one bleed will increase it to 25%. And so now that we have 2, an SP1 will have like a 50% chance on each hit to cause a poison. And the other thing is that because of the neurotoxins reducing his ability accuracy, in case we get weakness from the node, we'll be 100% fine. And if you saw there, his Fear of the Void actually didn't even activate. And now we don't even have the power lock at power start 1 either. So yeah, very, very awesome to use Archangel. Gonna want to somehow get him to a higher sig level, but I don't really want to use signature stones on it. And yeah, there we go, Void down, super easy. Now we're coming up onto the Hidden Defender. Now this is a 6-star. I was kind of curious who it was, but generally Mystic with a persistent charge. I think only Ebony Maw has it. I think so. And I think I'm not sure how many Quakes or people use Quake, but I think Quake is probably one of the most underrated attackers for Aegis Heavy, just because you can get a stun off for free, or essentially for free at least, on a lot of opponents that are normally like really good for Aegis Heavy. So like if you have an Nihilus, and usually people use Wasp, or like other champions that can combo into heavy or something like that, or a stun. But with Quake, just Quake and bake, and once you see a stun, run up and just heavy him. But yeah, finally getting around to doing some damage. And the other thing is that you pretty much get free healing. Of course, it comes with the downside of reducing your attack, but free healing is free healing, man. So yeah, come up and finish off the fight at a full yellow bar. Alright, and on to our section 2. Now for section 2, we have kind of a scary fight. I didn't take any of these mini bosses just because none of the champions that I have can counter Iron Man Infinity War, so we're just gonna let someone else handle that. And let's see. Alright, and so we let somebody else handle Iron Man Infinity War. We're going to C, island on the right, and we got a Nick Fury here. I think I took this link, so it's got heal prevention. Or maybe I don't quite remember if I took this linked, but I am gonna heal up. I am gonna use Archangel for this fight. The fact that he's a mutant will decrease the chance that he will be able to get tactical charges. I'll have heal block on him. I'll have ability action reduction, although his second life isn't affected by ability reduction, because it's like a new champion comes into the stage, and like anything you had on him, it just gets erased. So kind of a weird interaction, and that's the defender, man. Okay, so we're going in, and that node with Nick Fury, close encounters, is actually more scary than I thought, because Nick Fury's SP1 is really tough to evade. So while I'm waiting patiently for his SP1 to finish, I'm just degenerating, and man, it's not a good feeling. The other thing I did is I dueled a couple times, and basically Nick Fury on his heavy attack, there's basically he lunges forward just enough that with Archangel I can just wait till the last hit and just heavy from there. So yeah, the fight was actually pretty easy. It's just a little scary because of the close encounters node and his SP1 taking 5 years to finish the animation. Next up, we've got a Hyperion, and this Hyperion I took linked because of the Tranquility node. So every 15 seconds, we both restart at 0, so 0 power and 0 buffs. And I thought, because this is an improved power gain node as well, and I was like, yeah, it just doesn't make sense for me to take this linked, because if I take this linked, then or unlinked, I mean, then if he gets to an SP3, I can't. There's no way I would be able to stall. I can't even slow my combo down to like help me out with his power gain. I just have to bait aggressively because he also has, again, that increased power gain from the node. But yeah, this fight is pretty simple. The fact that he's poison immune also helps me out because it gets me more of those charges that you see on Black Widow on the left, which allow me to nullify his buff. And right there, it was just kind of an unfortunate timing. Basically, Tranquility triggered while he was stunned. I went in for a hit and he parried me. So yeah, just really unfortunate. Alright, and yeah, it's actually kind of a boring fight. One thing I do like about Black Widow is with these immunities, if you throw heavy, you just get that power gain. Pretty nice. And yeah, the only thing we use is SP2, just because pretty simple. And buff immunity, which is actually a really cool thing that they added. Buff immunity, it's really interesting. Alright, and coming on to I believe this is our last fight. So we're gonna heal up Archangel, and I like healed way too much and boosted too much for this fight. Because I knew it was close encounters. I know that Stealth Spidey on his first light attack is a projectile, so I have to back off in order to parry him. So I went to full, and I was thinking, okay, this fight might be kind of nasty, especially because he has the evade as well. Even though it's only one charge, the charge is pretty high percentage. So yeah, we're gonna go in with Archangel. We should be mostly fine. At least I think. I shouldn't need like much of boost, but yeah, we're just gonna put them on just so we don't die, just in case they do need me in the for the mini bosses. No, here come me. Alright, and we're going on to this fight. And so basically, in order to parry him, you're gonna want to parry his medium. And yeah, as you see there came his evade. Go in for those heavies, and yeah, dude's melting. 5 neurotoxins, taking that like close to, oh, it's like close to 4,000 health. But yep, fight is over and we are done, guys. And we let Kakarot take this mini boss. It's just a Korg. Korg not the worst on this node, but I definitely think Nick Fury is worst on this node. Okay, so we did actually have another fight, and it's the mini boss to the left, Annihilus on triple power gain. And guys, like I've been saying, like I know I've been like preaching Quake a lot, but Quake on like versus Annihilus is such a great matchup, at least in my opinion, just because you don't even play stun immune, really. You just you take block the hits, because you pretty much get free healing. As you can see there, I have the stifle and the armor break, and I'm healing. So once the bleed wears off, now I'll be netting positive whenever yeah, so see, as you can see there, healing for 152, getting poisoned for 123, and that's only because I'm boosted in health. Otherwise I would be netting positive for like the whole fight, because usually the poison, usually it's like net 0, so you get poison damage for the same amount that you heal for, with 3 out of 3 willpower. But yeah, as you guys can see there, most of the damage that I lost was from the suicides, and yeah, pretty clean fight, guys. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.
Yeah.